Welcome back to the Yo Hear Me Out podcast, and we are your hosts. I'm Avery here with my co-host Leland. This is episode number 36 of the podcast today. 36. What's
Yes,
going on,
sir.
man?
What's going on, man? We got a good show for you guys that
For
got
sure.
tonight. Jumping on a little bit later than we normally do, but you know how we
Mhm.
get down, man. We're gonna get a little basketball.
Yes,
We
NBA
always start
season
with
picking up.
yeah,
Also, we
NBA
didn't talk
season.
about this too. We're not going to talk about this, but did you see the courts too? Any
Oh yeah,
thoughts on the courts? What's
the
the courts?
tournament. Yeah, I like the court's all right, but
Okay.
I like the tournament. I like the in
I
season
like
tournament.
tournament
I
too.
like what
So I
they're
thought
doing
the
to it.
courts were cool, like that blue and stuff. Some of the colors was crazy watching that joint. Like
Yeah, that green,
it
that Bucks green was I
was
wasn't
kind
a
of
big fan.
crazy, man. It was
So
kind of
you know
crazy
we're gonna get into some things in there,
for
man.
sure.
We appreciate you guys tuning in. We'll talk a little bit about some shows coming out.
Mm-hmm.
And just some other topics, man. We get into everything, so we appreciate you guys coming out. We got a good show for you guys.
For sure.
We normally get started with a would you rather, but I think we got something a little bit special. In light that Halloween just left.
For sure.
Uh, we got what was this? The worst zombie apocalypse to survive.
Okay. We got 28 days later on the list: The Walking Dead, World War Z, Train to Busan, and also I Am Legend, man. So these are all crazy, man.
This the only one. This the only movie I don't think I've seen. I don't think I've seen this train joint.
That's pretty good. Yeah, that's good. So that's another one people have talked about. It's a Korean movie, man. But you know, I like Parasite a lot. The movie, you never seen that. It's very different than that. Of course, this is a zombie movie, but there's a few Korean movies I've seen that have been good. This one, there's one called like where a person had telekinesis. That was an interesting one too. So yeah, man. So basically in Train to Busan, they were similar to maybe 28 Days Later zombies, I would say, like kind of just running fast. If you got bit, you will respawn pretty quickly as a zombie. That made it challenging as well. They were running fast and kind of crazy, you know,
Okay.
hard to kill. So which way you leaning, bro? Looking at this so far.
The worst, man.
Mhm.
I've had this conversation a couple times before.
Yeah.
I feel like it's got to either between I Am Legend and World War Z.
Okay. Okay.
Uh, I Am Legend only because they were smart.
They were smart. They were smart.
They were smart.
They
That
set a
dude,
trap for that dude.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like that low key at the age that we were, that kind of freaked me out a little bit because I was like, oh, wait a
Sure.
second. I
For
was like,
sure.
oh,
For sure. Now
oh,
here's a
okay.
question with the World War Z, man. I mean not World War Z, but I Am Legend. It's been a while since I've seen it. Now, were all the zombies smart, or was this that one who was the leader? Because it seemed like he kind of showed himself as a leader, and he showed the most, if I will, personality of the zombies. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Every other one was just kind of yelling, but he was like, you know what I'm saying, like a pensive looking
Yeah.
stuff.
I mean,
So
I
was
guess
all of them smart, or you think
I don't know.
just
If all, I don't think all of them were
okay?
smart, but it
Okay,
showed that they had some level of. I mean, bro, they stayed inside when it was daytime.
that's true. That's true.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
true.
Like they like think about Walking Dead. Walking Dead, they dumb. Like
Sure.
they don't they not they be in the mud. They like
Yeah.
they're just so they don't
Yeah.
have any type of cognitive
Yeah.
ability. I Am Legend, they was almost like zombies. Like I mean, not zombies, but like vampires. They was like kind of like
It's true, but let me say this though, because unfortunately, I was one of maybe just a few people on the planet that watched Walking Dead all the way to the end, bro. So the zombies actually at the end did start getting smarter, bro. They started being able to open doors and climb and stuff. You know what I'm saying? At the last season,
wait. This is news to me.
uh huh.
Walking Dead is over.
Let me tell you what's so dumb, bro. Let me tell you what's so dumb about the show. First of all, spoiler alert, but it's been years. Even the last one came out. Let me tell you, bro. When I tell you Rick ain't been on, there was a season finale of one show, maybe like 3-4 seasons ago, where Rick like sacrificed himself to explode a bridge as zombies were coming over, and everyone thought he died, and we see him get carried off by a helicopter. When I tell you we ain't see Rick in 3-4 seasons, literally he never came back, bro. When the last thing we saw was him alive on a helicopter being, and even the helicopter's like, oh, what is this? What is this? So I'm watching this joint to the end, bro, trying to see, okay, what's gonna happen with Rick? What's gonna happen with Michonne and stuff? Then Michonne at one point leaves the family to go look for Rick and stuff like that. I'm watching it to the end of this last season of Walking Dead. The scene kind of ends, and like a post-credit scene comes, and it's Rick writing. It's like Rick journaling, like, oh, my family, I'm gonna come, whatever he's saying. Bro, when I tell you, then they put up 3 spinoffs coming. Rick and Michonne got their own spinoff. Negan and Maggie got their own spinoff. And Daryl is in Paris, bro. Daryl goes to Paris. That's a spinoff. I'm like, bro, This joint will never end, son. So
Nah, bro.
I'm watching it to the conclusion, like, okay, what's gonna really happen? What happened, bro? So you never saw Rick again for like the last 3-4 seasons, but he got his own show coming and Michonne, and then spin-off. Literally, that's what they hit it, and they're like all coming next year and stuff. So
Bro,
it's crazy how Walking Dead happened.
I'm just impressed that you even stuck around to that, bro.
No, I fell off at different points though. Points.
Where did we stop, bro? Negan, like when they start Terminus, bro.
Listen to this. Negan and Maggie have their own spin-off show, bro, in New York City. They're in New York.
I don't even know what that means, bro. Why is Negan and Maggie together?
They kind of reconciled, even after everything that's been done. They kind of reconciled.
Didn't Negan kill Glenn?
Yeah, hit him with the baby. Yeah, bro. It's crazy, bro. Walking Dead is
nah, man, stop,
it's cooked, bro. It's cooked. I watched the video.
I don't know how they still got the money to do this, bro.
I don't know either.
Who is supporting these people, son?
Bro, when I saw something with the ratings, how much they were doing, like at their peak, it was crazy, bro. Walking Dead, because I watched the video recently, it was doing like 17 million viewers, bro. The last like season and stuff, less than 1 million, bro. You're talking about to drop off 17 times drop off, bro. Like
it's like that, bro. First of all, hey, salute, round of applause, man. Walking Dead at the beginning, top tier, bro. Top tier.
I know, and I rewatched that maybe 2 years ago too.
Season 1, season 2.
Even keep going 3. I think it's still like definitely maybe even up to season 4.
It was good. It was great, actually.
Great.
Cult following. Me and Ashley used to watch it in the movie theaters in college. Like that's how
they used to have it in the movie theater
on Sunday nights. They used to have a movie theater be packed out, son. You could just
it's crazy. They probably didn't get no license for that. They was like a bootleg and the manager. Hey, yo, man, listen, y'all come on.
They had it on TV, bro. What you mean, son? And they were just selling concessions.
Like a license, actually, technically, like to stream like something like that in front of a large audience.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, trust me, we gonna put them on blast, man. We had a good time, but yeah, man, Walking Dead was, man, salute to them, man. But them zombies easy, bro. I never understood how people die, bro. There's like,
ain't no way I'm about to be sitting there talking and a zombie come from behind and grab me, and I'm just like, how does that happen, son?
Nah, son, get out of here.
I think I got a good chance of surviving Walking Dead too, man. So I think those are probably the easiest, bro. Those are probably the
World War Z has got to be the toughest, man. Just the sheer onslaught. They just never stopped, and it was climbing on each other's bodies to get to you.
The climbing to me is where you're never safe. Like if you could be in a helicopter 40 feet off the ground and get caught, like you know, you're in trouble, dog. You in trouble, son. So
and they fast, but they was running so hard, son.
And just running over each other. And I think they changed really quickly too in that one. That was like you changed like very fast too. So that's another thing that makes it tough if you change fast. So World War Z is tough. I Am Legend. If it's daytime, so daytime versus daytime, no. I mean nighttime versus nighttime, no. It's got to be I Am Legend, no. Like at night,
bro. They were smart, bro.
Yeah.
They were smart. Like they literally.
Yeah,
they was like, all right, we're gonna plan this out and get to this dude. Like, we're not like that's crazy.
Abilities too, because I guess they follow the scent. Because I didn't watch it recently, but I know he would usually spray up that ammonia on the floor and stuff like that.
Right.
So she didn't do none of that. So they even had like some tracking ability, maybe to like sniff you out and then wait till nighttime comes. Because think about it, if that thing happened where basically they followed him from something, but then they weren't able to get all the way there. They could like sniff and follow. That's crazy, bro. So night versus nighttime, you think I Am Legend the toughest, huh?
I Am Legend is up there, man, because those dudes, they just had too much smart. I think it's just basically,
but the bullets weren't even really getting them either, too. The bullets, they take.
They were strong. Yes, they were strong. They was basically like vampires, but they weren't even like zombies, really.
Technically, actually, they are vampires, bro. Actually, if you look it up, son, technically, they kind of are vampires, not even zombies. So yeah, it's wild, bro. But
that's what I'm saying.
I think I might go to climb it. To me is crazy, bro. That's
bro,
OG, bro.
And it was nonstop, bro. Like they coming for you. Like what? How? Like at least Will Smith and I Am Legend. Like he was smart enough, cunning enough to kind of like
for 12 hours in a day or so, you get a little reprieve.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like wow. You can chill even for like those little
World War Z was just like, yo, the whole world was like, bruh, what can we do with this?
Let me tell you one possible other plot hole too, possibly that no one thinks about, man. Remember at the beginning of the movie, and it's only because I think I watched a recap of this recently. The beginning of the movie, everything's going terrible in New York City, right? Will Smith is trying to get his family out and stuff like that. Plane crash, everything goes crazy. How did Will Smith build such a fortified structure in the middle of that. You know, think about that, bro. How could he build such a like? Because it then jumps a few years, and he's like, oh man, he got the
Yeah,
shutters, he
yeah.
got all this stuff.
I think what they was trying to explain, like maybe they didn't explain it well, but I feel like what they were trying to say is like, yo, he was resourceful and he just learned. Like, bro, first of all, anybody that survives at that point, they not
Yes.
unscathed. You know what
But
I'm saying? Even the people that's in the Walking Dead, like everybody that was like the survivors, like they had
never had a structure as good as Will Smith's. Like, even the Walking Dead, they never had a hold up that was as fortified as Will Smith's.
Yeah, that dude was solid, bro. He was good. He was good money.
You know, he had the shutters, son.
Nah, for me, the biggest plot hole in I Am Legend, bro, and I've argued this to the death of me was the dog, bro. When the dog ran in there, like the dog is super trained. Sam, the dog is trained to the T, bro.
Yeah.
Like the dog, he ain't known nothing other than the zombies. Yeah. Right. All of a sudden, he goes running in the dark
into the dark place. Yeah, that's wild. That's wild.
And then he goes. I mean, he don't just go in it and then come back out like, oh shoot. He goes all the way in there, and that started the whole thing, bro.
It did. I was like, yes, it's true.
That to me to this day, anybody that's ever watched that movie, man, like,
I'm listening.
That's killed me. That's killed me.
Yeah.
Yo, what's so crazy is, hold up, man. We ain't even been in the chat. Yeah, you been in the chat. We got them boys streaming. Hey, he jumped up on. Hey, listen, man. Appreciate you coming out to the stream late.
For sure.
What's he talking about? He talking about some let's go Heat. Come on. We're gonna get the basketball in a second. Nah, we ain't doing that.
He's saying he also taking a World War Z as my pick. Yeah, I think we have consensus here, man.
Yeah, bro. Groups of them running all day.
And Walking Dead is the easiest. So I'm with you, son.
No, Walking Dead has got to be the easiest, bro. They're literally walking. They chilling.
Yeah, they going kind of slow, bro. You can literally get in the open field and outrun them jokers a little bit, man. If you got to stand,
yeah, you could kind of juke them all, honestly.
Yeah, facts.
You know, push some of them down. You know what I'm saying? Steal off on one of them. Like you could kind of
facts. Yeah. So it's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, let us know. Let us know in the chats, man. What's your thoughts? Let us know. Yeah.
That's why. Even Will Smith going in that joint after, even actually, we don't even know Will Smith's name or whatever. How we keep saying Will Smith, whatever his character's name is, him going in there after the dog son. Remember, he had a little light on the gun. He was holding a light and he flashed it and come back, and he was like, that dog would have had to been going to me. So I'm sorry.
Nah, bro, that's what I'm saying, man. That was I had so many arguments about that movie because.
Yeah, that's
like
fair.
I get why he went in there after the dog. I just don't understand why the dog was not like like, bro. When you got a perfectly trained dog, bro. Yeah, German Shepherd, Canine, like those dogs don't get out of line, bro. They're trained
for sure.
He knows nighttime.
He ran far, and when he yelled, he wasn't even coming back. Like, hey, Sam. Sam nowhere to be found. He had to go through the upstairs, all kind of stuff just to find this Joker. You know what I mean? So
yeah, bro, that was the biggest plot. You talking about plot holes in this movie? That part of that movie really I struggled to really follow the movie after that because I was like, bro, the movie just they put that there just to get the thing started. Like I hate stuff like that where it feels like it's out of place. But I digress, man. What's next, man?
Yeah, y'all let us know, man. Which one's the worst one to survive? We agree here that World War Z, but y'all let us know, man. And if there's any other zombie movies, let us know as well. And so moving on to the basketball, man, we're talking about the Heat. They had a big win tonight over my Lakers, unfortunately. But also, one thing we're talking about is the early MVP favorites. So we are, 7 games out of 82? Less than 10% of the way into the season, pretty much. But who do you think is the early MVP favorite, man? We have Luka. Mavs are 6-1 so far. Steph, Warriors are 6-2. Celtics are 5-1 with Tatum. Nuggets are 6-1. So these are kind of the best 4 teams currently. I don't know if, in my opinion, will Dallas and Golden State stay that way. But I do think Denver and Boston will be powerhouses for the rest of the season. So who you got leading as the early MVP favorite? If you had to vote right now, your vote, you giving Tatum your vote. How come? Talk to me, dog.
Listen, bro, I think Tatum up next, man. I've watched, it's well documented that I've been pulling for the Celtics for the last couple of years.
For sure.
I personally think Tatum, man, he offensively, the way when he gets going,
Facts.
He's unguardable. Like he's just literally
Facts.
unguardable. So I just think him putting up that many points. I mean, right now he's averaging over 30. What's it say? 9, almost 10 rebounds a game.
Yep. 30, 10, and 4 on 55% from the floor, 45% from three. Celtics are 5-1. Number one record in the Eastern Conference. So
yeah, bro. Like if he keep anything up like that, bro, like if they the number one seed, if they the number one seed or got the best record in the league or something like that, like, and he's putting up numbers like this with performances like he's been putting up,
yeah,
I think it's him. I give him my vote.
Did you also have Tatum? I can't remember. We did our preseason show. Did you have Tatum get MVP coming into the year too?
I can't remember. We didn't say MVP, did we? We just said
we did do MVP picks. Well, I think I had Jokic. I think I had Jokic just because I thought he's gonna put up crazy numbers and they probably have a great winning record.
Maybe
Jokic for me. I think I had preseason, but right now, if I had to say right now, I would actually give my vote to Luka. The Mavs are 6-1, and I didn't think the Mavs would be as good as they've been playing so far. Mainly because if you remember last year, Leland, they missed the playoffs last year. Huh?
Have you watched them play? Are they good?
Oh no, I haven't. Actually, for sure.
What I'm saying is like you know how it is.
6-1 though, my boy. I know Luka.
But what I'm saying is like, look, we all know every year there's a team that start out hot
for sure,
and they don't maintain it. It could be record, could be, I'm saying, a lot of different things factor in. I mean, let's say for instance, like the Bucks. Like, is anybody really afraid that the Bucks not going to be that good because they 3-3?
No, but I will tell you this though, I am a little bit taken aback a little bit. I didn't expect the Bucks to be as bad as they've been playing.
I did not either.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't think anybody expect because when you look at Dame and Giannis, you say like, man, that's a match made in heaven. Like that's got to work. What we realize is that because they're so ball dominant and I think they're used to having their own teams and running their own offenses. It's just some hiccups. I think it's some hiccups that might take a little bit more time to kind of like meld than we thought. But that being said, do you think Dallas is a better team than the Bucks?
Well, no, I talk about playoffs, things like that, not necessarily. But here's the thing: for a regular season award, you don't have to be like winning it all. It's a regular season award. So if they're a top 4 seed, I think Luka as MVP could be a lot. But I was pretty much based it off
4 seed.
Well, here's the thing: I was just basing it off last year with them missing the playoffs altogether. I didn't think they would start off. So to be 6-1, if they end up a top 4 seed, Luka putting up 32, 11, and 9 to me ain't too crazy. You know, it is crazy, but I'm not too shocked if that makes sense with Luka. I know because to me, if you watch Luka, him scoring the ball, even last year, I think he was above 30 points again last year. I think he's a really great passer and an underrated rebounder. Like you look at the box score at the end of the night just because he's really big and he gets a lot of rebounds.
Yeah, he's 6'8", bro.
Yeah. He also for his career averages 8.6 boards a game. Even I'm looking at his career average right now. Basically 28, 9, and 8 is a career average. So for him to be putting up an almost triple-double isn't too crazy to me. The wins are a little bit not unprecedented, but unexpected in my sense. So I would say if I had a vote right now, I give it to Luka. I know Kyrie has missed maybe 3 of the games as well, too. So his second best player has been out for a lot of the games with the Mavs, and they've still been putting them off. And Luka's had some crazy games, some monster games. Yeah. Jokic also averaging 27, 13, and 8. Listen, that's what we'll have preseason. I think so. Right now, I'm giving a vote to Luka, but I think Jokic for the whole season is still a good bet. Just like Tatum, I think even Tatum with the Celtics playing the way they are, I think that's still a good bet too. You know
I mean, listen, this is what I'm saying. Like,
talk to me.
And it's too early, right? But I've been watching the Celtics. Aside from tonight, which I actually watched that whole game and they lost. Every other game they played, man, they've been disgusting. Like the way, bro, they beat a team by 50.
Yes.
Like the way they're destroying teams. Like people have, I've seen a couple people in the YouTube space was like, bro, 70, what is it?
73-9.
Even better. What's the next one? 70.
No, that's the record. 73 is 9 was the record. So you're talking about 74 and 8. You thinking?
Yeah. People have said it like that. I'm not saying.
I'm not saying that. Even if it gets to like 69 wins, 69.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Like if they just find a way to win a lot of games.
Yep.
And Tatum is averaging 30 on that team. He's going to be MVP.
Now you would think that with a squad like if Brown is averaging, I don't know what he's averaging right now, but say he averaging like 23, 24, and Porzingis giving you another
20,
18 or so. Yeah,
18
20.
or
Do you
20.
think you could be like, okay, yes, he's their best player, but dude, the squad is loaded. You think that could be a tax on him a little bit, where you look at maybe a guy like Jokic's best player, second best player, Murray, and
I feel like it can be
okay.
a little bit, but bro, if he's putting up 30 and 10,
I mean, that speaks for itself. That's true.
like it's really hard. Like, and I think what I'm saying is like, even like tonight, like you see, like if you watch the game in the fourth quarter, like Tatum had like a stretch of about 3 or 4 plays where it was just like, dog, like nobody can do that. Like the way he's scoring, he scored so many different ways, and it makes it look so easy. Like if he's closing out games for them and they are winning because of him, and he's got
I can see that
averaging 30, and they got a good, like, you know, like I said, they got a crazy, the best record in the league. Like I think that's where it will kind of like it'll wash out if he's closing the games out for them, and they have the best record in the league, and it's not close.
Mm-hmm.
I think
I can see that. I ain't mad at that. I know we talked about neither one of us believed in Embiid winning. I know he had 48 tonight though, but I think that the way he played the playoffs last year, I think people will hold them accountable for that. You know what I mean? And not really vote for him getting that back-to-back just because he got to do something too crazy. And so to me, I think these 4 we have on our screen, if you said these 4 are the field, I would bet a large money on one of these 4 guys we have at the bottom of the screen here. What you think, Leland?
I don't think Steph gonna get it, man.
Well, I'm not saying no. I'm saying one like, but if you had these 4 or the field, which one would you take? These 4 on the screen here or the field?
Yeah, I would take somebody off of these 4 because yeah, I just think the numbers are gonna be gaudy enough. And that their team is going to be relevant enough. Like that's really what it comes down to, because we all know if your team not really relevant, then it's not going to really matter.
Even with relevance too, man, I wasn't really believing in Golden State. I said that on the season, but I didn't think Draymond would come back so soon. I thought I was reading some reports before he should have been out like a couple months. So Draymond's already back, and they're rolling 6-2. So the Warriors with Draymond, I know I've hated on him before on this thing, but within his role, which to me is an easier role, like I feel like get the ball wide open in space, you know what I'm saying? Stand at the top of key unguarded.
Bro, listen, I watched the game. I watched the game. Golden State game. Was it last night? A couple nights ago, whatever. Man, Draymond made a couple plays. I was just like, whew. Like we called.
Was he giving a lot of space to make said plays though? Was he being left wide open?
What I'm saying is like it don't matter. Like some of the plays that he made, like he just makes good winning plays sometimes.
That's true. No,
and it's
that's
hard to like really discount that, even though he's terrible offensively. I mean, he's terrible offensively, but bro, as a playmaker, as a defensive playmaker,
oh yeah, no defense. He is true. I got nothing to say about that.
Like dog is. I mean, even at this age, I seen it. I'm like, yo, he's winning them games. Like he's helping them win. The chemistry, the composition of their team, just that core is just good, man. It's just good. So we can't. I mean, they got the wins to prove it. Like
facts, man. Listen, so I feel like with the Warriors with him, even though I think he might be slightly overrated, the team still does need him. He's better than whoever their backup is coming in for him. So him being back this early, Golden State, I might have stepped y'all too early, man. So you guys let us know
where you put a bit of where you. Still early, but where do you see them ranking in the West at the end of the season?
Well, also Steph's also playing really well too. So if he can keep this up, man, they got a championship pedigree. I know they're also hungry and motivated because not only me, but a lot of NBA teams. I've heard some chatter, people talking about, oh, Golden State's done. So I've heard Steph coming out, Clay coming out. People, they're really motivated. You know what I'm saying? And even Chris Paul is his first top year on the team and with no ring. So I think if Steph can continue playing like this, I can see them being top 4, but also the West is loaded, bro. Even one thing someone said, man, someone said this, I said that's so crazy. If you look at the West, and you look at like all the teams you got right now, the standings are Nuggets, Mavericks, Warriors, Pelicans, Timberwolves, Clippers, Thunder, Spurs, Lakers, Trailblazers, Suns even in 11th. Even Kings are in 13th, bro. Like, which teams you think are going to make it? Because right now you have Kings, Suns, and Lakers are currently out of the playoffs. Picture right now, they all 3 made it. So it's like, bro, who you think want to drop out? It's sticking there, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the West is
sticking there. Grizzlies also playing really bad without Ja. That's a little. I didn't think I was play this bad because if you remember, they always were showing those records. Like the Grizzlies records actually had a better record without Ja than with them.
Yeah, but they not just without Ja as well.
That's
They
true.
got
Adams out for the year too now.
Steven Adams and
Who
Dylan
else?
Brooks.
Yeah, Brooks going, and he actually playing well for Houston right now too. He's playing well.
So that's what I'm saying. Like you got they got a lot of things that change when you throw a lot of things to change in a West that's a little bit stronger.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm looking at this joint right here. Nuggets, Mavericks. I think,
bro, that's what I'm saying. But if you go now, to me, Kings were a really good team last year. Lakers.
Nah. We was on record too. I told you, I said, bro, the Kings not gonna be like that. They were.
You think they're gonna miss the playoffs this year?
I don't think they're gonna miss the playoffs, but I think they're not gonna be as high.
Oh,
as they
for sure. I don't think. But that's what I'm saying. I don't think they're gonna win the championship either, even close to it. But as far as just making the playoffs, bro, it's only 8 of these teams make it. But it's like
Jazz not gonna make it. Houston not gonna make it.
For sure.
Grizzlies not gonna make it. That's it. The Rockets. I said Houston. Trailblazers not gonna make it. That's that. There you go. Everybody else
you still need 3 more teams, and I hit those.
I'm saying no. Because then I mean, all the other teams that are just gonna be vying for the bottom, right? Like they're still gonna be in a play-in.
I thought. Go ahead.
So you said Suns, Rockets, not Suns. That's the Trailblazers, Rockets, Jazz, Grizzlies.
So then you got 11 teams left. And you got to knock off 3 more to get to the top 8. That's what I'm saying.
No, I'm saying like that. You still have to play in though too. So you're basically the top 10.
Okay. I mean, yeah, but I ain't gonna be feeling good in the play-in spot.
No, you ain't gonna be feeling good. But what I'm saying is like you're gonna have a chance to get in there. Like
sure, you gonna have
like you gotta like in the West, it's gonna be like the people at the bottom gonna be like, yo, let me just get in here. Like they're gonna be fighting for that. So that's what I'm saying. Like all you gotta, I mean, those teams not gonna make it. I really don't see. I think the Timberwolves going to be towards the bottom. I mean, their defense crazy, but Timberwolves going to be towards the bottom.
I think Timberwolves will drop.
I think the Thunder going to be towards the bottom. I think the Spurs going to be towards the bottom.
They should probably drop. Spurs probably should drop. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
The Lakers probably going to be towards the bottom.
Hopefully not, man. Don't say that now. Relax now. relax.
But you know that's why I see, bro. I mean, the Kings might be around there too, man. Because the top team's going to be, I think, the Nuggets, Warriors. I mean, I feel like the Suns should be up there.
I think the Suns should be higher. I think they'll go higher as the season goes. I think so
Clippers
too.
I feel like the Clippers
like regular season at least they should be hooping.
I feel like Clippers is like a 6 seed, man. Honestly,
that's fine.
I feel like the Thunder and the Spurs gonna surprise some people. I think the Spurs gonna surprise some people, bro. I think the Spurs the Spurs in the playoffs. I think the Spurs in the playoffs, bro.
Well, that leads.
I didn't see them play at least 3 games.
That leads us right to our next point, son. The early rookie showings and struggles, man. Leland, you said the Spurs probably can make the playoffs, and that's led by one Victor Wembanyama. So we got here. These are probably the 4 most prominent rookies, at least coming into this year. Now we got a guy up in Detroit. Jaden is hooping too. But we want to talk about some of these guys here, Leland. Early rookie showings and struggles. Who do you think right now is your pick for rookie of the year this early in? I think we both had Wemby probably. Chet is hooping. Scoot is on the opposite end. I guess we'll talk about him for the struggles, man. I know that was your guy, Leland. So for the struggles. But who do you think right now, man? Rookie of the year / even maybe if you got some takes, go ahead. Hold
on. Let's get to the chat. Them boys streamers said a couple of different things, and then I'll get to your point. So he said, hold on, Leland. When I said the Thunder the other day, you laughed at me. I said, wait. I did just say the Thunder going to be towards the bottom. Like, I think they're going to – I see them like they're a scrappy team. They're going to get some wins. They run. They play hard. Like, I don't think they're going to be a contender, but I do think they're going to be vying for those spots in the playoffs in the West. Like, that's what I'm saying. He also said Jaren Jackson Jr. is a defensive player of the year fraud. Adams, the real anchor, and Marcus Smart fraud too. Now, listen.
What's up?
I've been a Boston fan for the last couple of years. I'm telling you, Marcus Smart not like that.
Offensively or defensively or overall? What you talking about?
Overall, like
you don't think his defense like that either?
No, I think his defense is. I think his tenacity, and he had a good feel for like being in the right places in the right place. But I don't think that was enough for like. I don't know. I'm looking at Drew Holiday right now, bro. Just tonight, I'm looking at Drew Holiday and the way he's impacting the game, the deflection. I'm like, he's just a better player all the way
Oh, for
around.
sure. Drew's better
Drew
than
Holiday is just way better. He's way smarter. He's just a better decision maker. Offensively, he's a better fit. Like, it's not even close. So I'm not saying I hate Marcus Smart. I'm just saying, like, for the people who gave him that much value, namely the Grizzlies, good for them. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I don't think he was like that. But okay, back to the joint, right? Early rookie of the year showings. Wemby, bro.
Well, we both had that, so we agree. I think Wemby also with the hype behind him and
Bruh, he just
but
changed.
Chet is hooping though. Low key, if you talk about like
this is the question, bro. Think about it.
Me.
Where the Spurs was at last year.
We're talking about wins wise. There was
like
one of the worst teams in the league. Yeah,
like they probably got like half the wins that they got last year right now.
You're saying they're going to be able to increase a little bit more with Wemby than maybe OKC, who did. I think if they didn't make the playoffs, they made the play in. Then OKC will increase it. But that's fair. So we said the win component.
And Chet is on a team with. I mean, OKC was solid, man. I mean, Shea,
Dort,
Dort, like they got a young team, but they got a pretty
for sure,
pretty decent team. But the Spurs last year, bro, Keldon Johnson and
Vasil,
doing nothing, bro. Wemby in there, they beat the Suns twice in the same week. Kevin Durant, granted they didn't have the whole team roster, but like I just think even with Golden State, man, he played them tough a couple games. Like you got to remember Greg Popovich.
Listen though, let me tell you though, I got a hot take, bro.
Okay.
First of all, if you watch the games, I've watched like 3 of the games too, right? For Wemby. To me, and we were saying this in the preseason, bro, too, he was playing like a guard, bro, which to me is not where he's the best at, bro. His best game against the Spurs, what was he doing? Son? He played like a big, not against the Spurs, against the Suns. When he had the 38 points, he actually played like a big. If you watched him, bro, he was legit posting up, calling for the ball in the post, being a screen man, setting the pick and rolling to the basket. That's where he's unstoppable, bro. So my thing is this, and this is what I was saying before, and I mentioned this on the podcast too, like, bro, the jump shot and the handles and stuff, that's cool, bro, but you're more effective. You 7'4", dog. You're more effective down low, bro. And so when he played like a big, unstoppable, man, there were some plays where he wasn't even necessarily like, I guess in the post, he kind of just caught it in the paint and just turned around and shot, made one of those shots. He also caught one, and KD had to foul him. He caught it, just turned, not even a move. It wasn't like a, a smooth move. He literally just caught it, turned this way, and then he was just a wide open shot. So to me, if he plays like a big, even though he doesn't, I guess, want to maybe at least so far this season, because there were some games where he had a lot of 3-point attempts too, bro. Like he was shooting 3 a lot. Like I think he had a game where he had 12 attempts. Half of them was from the 3-point line. You know what I mean? But down low, that's where he's a monster. And he plays like that, dog. He's just too tall, man. He caught a crazy lob, like a tip lob. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's just throwing it up at the rim, bro. Throwing it up at the rim. So to me, Vic, he could be the truth, but to me, that's what's it with Pop. I already knew this from day one, bro. Get down low. You on the perimeter shooting step back, fade away, mid-range joints where you can just be down low. You know what I'm saying? Like you working hard for buckets when you're just so tall, dude. You're so tall. So did you watch
definitely more efficient. It's definitely more efficient to get down.
Bro.
I mean, bro, man, listen, dude, just the alley oops they be doing. Dude, don't even jumping, man.
And let me tell you one thing I like about him too, bro. I think I'm a little less worried about his injury concern too, bro. To me, the mobility he has is crazy, dog. Crazy. Like if you see him run the court and stuff, he looked fluid out there running. So even there was
I seen him. I seen what I see. I seen a report or a post. Like his flexibility is great too. Like
if you show the video, so you haven't seen the video of him flexibility?
Yeah, I seen it. I seen it when stretching and stuff.
Bro, that's a good thing too, bro. I'm talking. Stretching and like the palm of his hand was hitting the back of his heel. Like he had his hands like this around his feet. You know what I'm saying? Like bend down. That's a good thing.
I think that's a huge. I think in general, man. I mean, I know for me, as I got older after I ruptured my Achilles, I focused on my flexibility and my mobility, and it's it's a world of difference. I feel like a lot of people say this is the way to prevent injury. So being that he's so mobile at this age, I feel like somebody told him was like, yo, you way too tall for this. Like, get stretchy.
before the game, he does his workout with his coach, where the coach is like pushing the ball forward, side to side, him chasing it, bro. He's got really good vertical movement, lateral movement. Like even there was a play the first time they played the Suns where KD had a shot to win it. And they had him on the ball, kinda, bro. When the ball was inbounded and he was like running back and forth, scrambling, and then ran over to KD and contested the shot. I'm like, bro, there ain't many centers in the league who doesn't play center. There's not many 7-footers, probably none that would that level of flexibility he had running and like scrambling and trying to disrupt the passer. I was like, dude, this guy, that's really impressive at that size for Wemby, man. So I'm impressed, bro. I'm impressed.
Yeah, bro. He's crazy. I think I even see Paul George was talking about it today on his podcast. He's like, bro, we played him. He's like, man, like he's everywhere on the court. He just he has the ability to like really, bro, all the block threes that he's in blocked already.
Yeah.
Stephen A. Smith said he's an all-star already. Like, what you think?
I can see that. Just because also, well, that's what I'm saying. I think the popularity, bro, the NBA pushing it, showing the games and things like that. I can see it making it because a big portion of it is the fan vote. I would imagine.
And
go ahead.
Who the bigs? There's not that many bigs in the league.
Well, I don't know if they're gonna do a positionless or not. You know what I'm saying, how that goes, but I think I can see him doing it because with the popularity, I know certain players, even though France is nowhere near as big as China. When Yao Ming was going crazy, he got a huge amount of fan votes. Yeah. I can see France rallying behind him too, and like, nah, son, Vic is the guy, and especially if he has some good games.
Bro, listen, I think it's. I mean, we've seen enough, man. Like, unless he just falls off the face of the earth,
yeah.
He.
So you think you're locked for the All-Star game then?
I think so.
Hey, possibly, bro. Listen, I can.
I've just seen enough. Like, what I'm saying is, like, how many people you putting over him?
Well, like I said, popularity is also a thing, bro. And since the public following,
you gonna put Karl Anthony Towns over him, bro? Rudy Gobert?
Nah, I mean, low key too. Here's a funny thought experiment to do. I saw on the TV show First Things First, they did this where they were like, "Yo, would you rather have this guy or Vic right now?" They gave some names. I wish I could remember names. They gave some crazy names. They're like Donovan Mitchell or Victor Wembanyama. Who would you rather have? So like, go ahead, Lena. What you think?
Vic.
Also, it was for one season too. I was for just this season. It wasn't long term. For just this season, that was the other part of it. Who would you rather have?
Vic.
Okay, who else they said on there? They were like, Vic or Jalen Brunson. So who you want, son?
Vic,
yeah.
I mean, what I'm saying is like what I'm saying, because you talking about I still got to comprise my other team, and he's going to be a game changer. Like,
oh, for sure.
Instantly, as soon as he step on the court, like his height alone is just like, dang, like. And I've seen that personally when I'm watching the Boston. I forget how tall and like how much length like Porzingis got, because he's altering a lot of people's shots.
It's true,
and he's not even as tall as Wemby is, or kind of as mobile, right? So like,
it's true.
Just that alone is going to be a valuable asset. Let alone the fact that he can actually shoot. He's got skill. He can handle. You know what I'm saying? Like, the dude got talent wise. So far, bro. Like, it's. I mean, he's living up to the hype. Like,
he is, bro.
What it is.
He is, bro. He is, bro, which is crazy to see, man. So to me, when he had that 38-point game, I was just like, bro, if he, because that's my thing, bro. The stuff on the perimeter, yo, do that sparingly. Because I think even a game where he had the 38, I think he had 23 attempts and maybe 4 of them was threes. I'm like, I like that ratio. If you get up 23 shots, only taking 4 threes, that's fine. I don't need half your shots, 40% of your shots to be from the 3-ball, man. Because especially like being able to knock it down and then knocking it down a high clip is 2 different things. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, AD can shoot a 3. You know what I mean? But like, is he knocking down a high clip, or is he just capable of stepping out from time to time? And
right. So just the threat.
Yeah, man. So I like Wemby a lot, bro. I can see him making an All-Star game. I don't think that's that crazy, bro. I don't think it's that crazy, especially with the fan vote. And especially
was LeBron the last person? Who was the last? Oh, no.
LeBron actually didn't make it his rookie year.
No, I think the last person they said was a rookie All-Star was Blake Griffin. I think I remember somebody saying that.
Hey, see, listen, Blake, another guy slept on, bro. Historic to me, Blake Griffin. Oh, here's a video of Wemby stretching. Look at this, guys. Look at this video of Wemby stretching.
He's an alien, bro.
Even the proportions look kind of crazy too. And the proportions look crazy, but you see that stretch, bro? Like the fact that he's stretching like that, and then when he hit this little split next, it's like, okay, man, now you going crazy.
But it's good for him, man. Like,
absolutely.
Somebody taught him like early, like, yo, bro, you're gonna have to make sure your mobile and
Even that,
flexible.
look, he ain't even stretched yet, but that little squat down, look, maybe I just out of shape, bro. That little squat down with the hands on it, like, oh, that's impressive, you know?
Nah,
That's
it's
crazy,
fact.
bro.
I do that stretch too, like the deep squat, sit into it. But his proportions are just.
And you can see also the wingspan too, because he's 7'4", but you see how much longer the arms were compared to the what was this, Jokic? Who was that right there?
He always looks so like disinterested, bro.
Oh wow, that was the World Cup with Slovenia, huh? All right, that's funny. But listen, I saw even a funny meme. Speaking of Jokic, I have to send it to you. It's like, yo, how Jokic approach every game, and had a guy kind of like they like, yo, Jokic, come on, play. He hopped up the thing, and he came out there and was like, you know what I'm saying? It was a funny little video, man. Jokic started to play. They were like, yo, look at this guy. He don't even like basketball, but he's still cooking us. You know what I mean? So it's
Hey,
crazy, bro.
Jokic hoop,
Jokic
man.
the truth, man. So
Absolutely.
we like Victor Wembanyama. Chet Holmgren's playing really good too. A lot of the same like stuff though, low key. It's kind of and that's the thing, bro. People I think forgot about Chet because he got hurt last year in the not even preseason, offseason, you know, guarding LeBron, he hurt his foot. But to me, I'm seeing a lot of similar stuff, bro, as far as the blocking shots, stepping out from three. He has a different role, like you said, because he's playing with SGA and Giddy and some other guys, but it's efficient, bro. You see Chet averaging 17.
That's what I'm saying, man. The talent pool in the league right now is crazy.
Crazy, bro.
Crazy. You're gonna be lying if you tell him like all the young dudes are like, yo, like
that's what I'm saying.
Dude, nice. He's nice right now.
Another guy that's been playing solid, bro. I know you didn't like this pick for Charlotte. Brandon Miller playing pretty solid for Charlotte, bro. He's also coming off the bench, too. He's not even starting. These other guys on the screen are starting and getting higher minutes than Brandon Miller. But Brandon Miller been coming off the bench, man. So he's giving you 13 and 4. Decent efficiency, especially for a rookie. 44% for a rookie ain't bad.
30% from the three. I thought he was supposed to be a shooter.
Look, you see somebody else. Hold on. Let's talk about your boy then. So let's talk about the boy you wanted to pick, son. Scoot, Leland. Defend this, dog. Defend this, bro. You see what Scoot averaging on the season, bro? 8 points, 5 assists, 34% from the field, 9% from three. Win shares is negative. So I guess he's like negative. He's helping other team, you know what I'm saying? PR 1.7. The average PR is 15, by the way. You know what I mean? Scoot has really been struggling, dog. He's been struggling big time, bro.
Yeah, bro. It's 5 games in though. And a team I first of all, I haven't watched him play. I would say that I haven't watched I haven't watched a Portland game. But I'm not too concerned with him not immediately coming out. Like every player don't immediately come out until some players just take a little bit of time, bro. Some players take like 2-3 years.
I know, but here's the thing we was almost talking about, not to get into the whole debate we was having right before, but to me, it's like, okay, if I'm seeing how good Wemby and Chet are now, it's all right, Scoot, like, you may never be better than one of these, but you know what I'm saying? Like, he's got so much way to go. Like, will you be better than Chet or Wemby?
That's fact. That's
probably not, you know what I mean? But these also two guys were, I don't know if Chet was drafted number 1 last year. I can't remember.
Number 2, I think. Number
2? Okay. Yeah, so, no, man, it's interesting.
Number 1 was Banchero.
Oh yeah, he's playing well too. That's what. So certain guys, you see certain guys like yo for his second year in the league, bro.
Banchero, my boy Cade.
Cade playing really well. That's T. Now you're reminding me of some of the young guys you were talking about the end. Like he got you got some guys that's even younger than him. Like, oh, this guy look kind of raw, son. This guy look kind of raw. You know what I mean? And raw too with it too. But yo, it's crazy. The young guys in the league, man. It's crazy.
Now the talent. I'm telling you, the talent right now is crazy. Like in about 3-4 years from now, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, ain't no telling what the league gonna look like. Ain't no telling like what teams, or at least like, I guess what I'm saying, it feels like the NBA right now, as far as talent goes, with the disbursement of the super teams, at least of most of them, it's starting to feel like the old school days where you had the Vince Carters, Tracy McGrady, Paul Pierce. Like you had a player on each team or two that was like really good and solid. Like that was that time where it was like, dog, like, you know, back in the early days of like 2K playing online, like you could actually rock with your team, even as early as like 2010, 2011, 2012. Like,
yeah, bro, sure. A lot of teams got a guy, you know, and I think also one thing maybe considering into that too. is that I think in today's NBA, some of the stats guys they be calling like the heliocentrism, meaning like a lot of the guys that have the ball are controlling it for a lot, and then that way they can put up gaudy kind of stats too. You know what I'm saying? So on every team, you can have a guy if he's controlling most of the possessions, whether scoring it or passing it for the assist. You look at the end of the day, so you got a lot of guys maybe averaging 25 and 6 or so, 25 and 5. You know what I mean? Because the game is played like a little bit more that way with the superstars more in the forefront versus like the team like that's everyone spread the ball. It's like, nah, son, we need this one guy. He need 18 attempts every game. You know what I mean? So a lot of teams have a guy on their team probably putting up 18 shots per game, which is going to lead to them having really good numbers and be like, oh man, this guy cold. You know what I mean?
Not necessarily, but I feel what you're saying.
Okay.
I mean, just because like what I'm saying is like just because you getting up shots.
No, that's for sure. You got to be making them too, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, like, bro, even Weston said, I was watching Paul George probably. He's like, bro, like I was talking about Scoot. Actually, they was like, listen, man, like, Paul George is a perfect example. Paul George was like, yo, like when I came in the league, he said he averaged like 2 points a game. He averaged 8. He averaged 10. He
was most improved player when you're 2 parts.
Yeah, he was a more gradual player, and that's kind of like what I'm saying. Like that exists in the league. The players that want it, they have a kind of like a late blossom type mentality, opposed to like a Devin Booker, somebody who like instantly gets in the league and starts scoring it up. But yeah, I don't know, man. I think what were we talking about a second ago? We were
the status of the league and stuff like that. How the league's in good hands, a lot of talent.
Yeah, I think the league is in good hands, bro. I think I was afraid, even for me, man, like I said, my boy Melo, he's out the league, and it's like I didn't know like who or what I was gonna like start gravitating to, you know what I'm saying? Like, or who I was gonna actually start rocking with. But like, looking at the league right now, man, I'm like, yo, it feels good. Like, I don't know if that person is there yet. I don't know. It could be Tatum. It could be Tatum, bro.
Like probably Tatum for you, man. You pulling for the Celtics for a few years here now. It's probably Tatum for you, dog, which is good. I mean, it's a good guy to pull for.
No. I mean, it's so crazy it's so crazy, man. Like, actually, when Tatum got drafted, it was Frank. I don't know Frank Challen. Frank. He been in our fantasy league. My guy. He was like, yo, man, hear this dude named Tatum, man. He fit Duke, and he was like, he kind of played like Melo. That's what he actually told me. Like, then I said, all right, I'm gonna check him out a summer league game. I checked out a summer league game. I seen them put a couple moves together in the summer league. I said, yo, kid is nice. Like his, for me, I've always been like a skill guy, right? You know what I'm saying? Like I probably hold skill a little bit higher than athletic ability in terms of basketball. So when I seen him, like, I'm like, this dude, 19 years old, dream shaking in summer league fadeaways. I said, oh, dude gonna be nice. And I told my dad too. I was like, yo, gonna be nice. And so like since then, like it's kind of been like that. So to see it like at this point, it's kind of like there's like, oh, like he liked Melo, or at least like he kind of had a skill set that was similar. So that's kind of how it rocks with right now. And so I'm pulling for him, but I just hate, bro, his mental toughness is not that where it need to be, bro. And that's really my biggest concern with Tatum is like he has all the talent in the world, but it seems like when stuff don't go his way, like he just kind of like can't.
Well, that's where I think too with a guy like Tatum, I think the next step probably for him, and we can't get into this all the way, but basically, right, because y'all maybe can. I'll just share with you on air. This is a good talk. I was on that show again, the Player's Choice, shout out Player's Choice. I asked him a question. I watched the Lakers versus Clippers game, and Paul George was going crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, like when I look at a guy like Paul George, what separates him from being like one of the top 5 players in the league, or even the best player in the league? Because to me, it's like, bro, he got everything, man. He got a really nice handle. And also to me, Paul George's game looks like aesthetically pleasing. Like, bro, when you watch him, bro, the handle tight, the form, but then he still be posterizing people sometime. You know what I'm saying? He did the little 360 dunk. So he got everything, man. You know what I mean? I'm like, what stops him from being so great? And one thing they were talking about, and it was really insightful, they were just saying, okay, well, Paul George, the thing is the playmaking is not to the level it can be. And then also he doesn't get to the hole as much, which can, if you're relying on a lot of tough shot making when the shots aren't falling, now your game is done. Because the shots just ain't falling today. He does shoot a lot of tougher shots over guys. Now in that game against the Lakers, when I was watching, he had 20 points in the fourth quarter. And it was like, bro, we can't stop this guy. He was just hitting everything. You know what I'm saying? So when it's going really well for certain guys, it's going well. But then if the shot's not following, if they don't get to the rim enough, that hurts their overall efficiency. And then also with the lack of playmaking, you know what I mean? Like you cannot necessarily put your input on the ground if the shot not falling. Where guys like a Luka Doncic or even heck a Jokic, like he can have offshoot night, which he really don't even have really, because he don't really even have offshooting nights. But if he does perchance have one, he can still be really effective in another way. And then one other point they mentioned too was interesting. Even you talked about the athleticism. They were like, all right, cool. Well, even though Paul George has a good handle, to even the handles of the NBA to get to like the rim all the way, you need more than a one-on-one handle to break down your first defender. You also got to get past the help defender and help defense. So although Paul George has a really nice handle, even guys can be extended to guys like a Kyrie, filthy handle, do you have the explosion to get all the way to the rim with that handle? You know what I mean? Or are you going to do that handle just to get to a contested mid-range joint or mid-range shots where if it's not following, that's what's happening. And so I think with Tatum too, the playmaking aspect, even though scoring is elite, if he improved even as a playmaker and assistant, then it would make him even that much harder to guard too. You know what I'm saying? And
so, I think it's an element of his game. I feel like that's definitely a place where he can develop. I just feel like honestly, man, like it's really like the mentality. I think like even when he was, Kobe was mentoring him. I think that's like really what he needs, man. Like it's something. It's like I think it's a mental block for him. Like when things don't go his way, when he starts complaining about foul calls, and like he like can completely get sucked out of the game. Opposed to like when he's locked in, bro, there is nothing anybody can do in the league. Like, bro, gotta be one of the most unguardable players that I've ever seen. Honestly, I've seen him do stuff. I'm like, bro, like the way he gets to the rim. Easy. The way he gets to his shot, easy. Breaking down defenders, like I've seen it with my own two eyes. It's just like the question is like, why you don't do this all the time? Like, bro could literally go out there, average 35, 40.
True.
He had 30 in 27 minutes the other night. Like,
True. No, man. I mean, listen, he definitely a bucket, bro. He definitely a bucket. So one thing, that's what I'm saying. When it points to me with and instead of it being just a lack of mentality, because even to me, KD, especially the last few years, has struggled with this a little bit too. Like, because to me, I'm looking at a guy like KD, he can make everything, but sometimes you get to a situation where the shots aren't falling, and that's where the other aspects of the game, you know what I'm saying, come from. And even like the getting to the rim, like, okay, if you're not worried about KD getting to the rim also, and it's easier just to know he's going to eventually pull up for this joint, you can still contest. Whereas if you're switching it up more with getting to the rim or even get your defender in foul trouble, and even also getting to the rim and getting fouled is just a really efficient shot. Like, put it this way, bro, shooting 50% from the field, we all know it's good. That's on average, basically 1 point for every possession. But say you shoot 85% from the free throw line, now you're at 1.6 points per possession. You see what I'm saying? So even from an efficiency standpoint, getting fouled and going to the line is better. But guys, like, if they don't have that explosion like they did in their younger years, which Tatum still definitely has that, now they're having to pull up. Even LeBron, too, take some tough shots that he can't get to the rim at the same pace he used to in the past. And that's why
not as easily,
Not as easily, but he still can get there sometime. You know what I'm saying? He still get there, but
he catch somebody on side.
Catch somebody off there. And so I think that's what's happening. So one thing they were saying, I'm like, it's a good point. It was guys like a Paul George, it could not maybe not be a mentality, but it's like, bro, if the shot's not falling, dog, I can get past one guy, but then if I'm taking a long time to make a move and I'm jabbing and double stepping like that, now the defense is set to help defenders right there. So now I got to get past two guys to get to the rim. You know what I mean? And so it was a good little thing inside. I was like, okay, that's pretty interesting.
No, it's smooth. Them boys streaming said PG definitely has a smooth game, but he lacks the dog, not having that killer mentality. Alpha dog can and you can kind of limit how good you can be. I kind of agree. I feel like that a little bit with Tatum. I feel like I've seen it enough, though. I've seen it enough for Tatum to know that it is in there, but it's not in there consistently and not enough for me to feel like, dog, like, I'm telling you, like,
that's what I'm saying. You're talking about, but what it sounds like you're almost saying is like, yo, when Tatum going, it's over. That's a fact. Like, yeah, but that's most great scorers. If they going, bro, nothing you can do. But the key to me that separates those guys from other guys is like, yo, even if I ain't going, I'm still about to put my imprint on this game. I can still do other things in the game that can make it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I guess what I'm saying kind of like that, but it's not like just when it gets going. Like sometimes even in the clutch, like, bro, I don't know. I mean, what was it last year in the when they was playing Philly? Remember
50 point or something?
Bro. Remember in the Philly game, it was like game 6. I remember because you was texting me, it was like, bro, this game over. Celtics done. Out of nowhere.
It's true.
Tatum was like, bro, he scored like
He did
15
go
points
fire.
in
I
the
remember
fourth
that
quarter.
joint. I remember that joint. Yeah,
Like that's what I'm saying. Like, and that was the game was over. Like
it's
he
true.
could have easily just laid down, but he was just like, nah, like for whatever reason, like nah.
Yeah.
But the problem is like those moments for Tatum just like they're not consistent. Like you it seems you know how it's like, okay, it's Dame time. Like we all
Yeah.
know, hey, start looking at your clocks, right?
Now,
Like
but
there
here,
it's
that's
not
the okay.
consistent. It's
Let me
not
tell you though, bro.
consistent.
Even with Dame consistency, said I still do remember a few years back them being up against Golden State like double digits every game and getting swept. Still, you know what I'm saying? So
Right.
let me tell you. But hold on, let me tell you. I think a moniker or like a slogan literally helps out people's perception of reality. Though that's what I'm saying. Literally. In the Dame time, Dame ain't always no matter what.
No. I mean, even Jordan, like nobody's
But
gonna
no,
always
but
be
if certain
on.
guys get a rep for that, that's what
No,
becomes bigger than reality, though. That's what I'm
no, no,
saying.
no, no, no. It's not a rep. Like, bro, listen, it's not a rep. Dame will, like, he will try to impose his will on the game. He might not necessarily be successful at it every time. Like, nobody's expect. Even Kobe, like Kobe,
Yeah.
you put up on the clutch stage. Like, Kobe's not gonna win every game, but you can see the effort, the
Okay.
intentionality in it. What I am missing from Tatum is that he's not always present in the game. He's kind of like AD. Like, why are you not
Yeah.
here? Like, you can do these things. We know you can. Like, why are you not here in this moment? Is it because the refs not giving you calls? Is it because
So
you know what I'm
in
saying?
those
Like,
games,
what's
let me ask you this: since you watching more Celtics game, because me watching a lot of Lakers game, being a big LeBron fan, I know AD doesn't even get up the attempts. Are you saying also Tatum's not getting up as many attempts then? Because AD have a game with 8,
nah?
9.
It's not attempts. It's just it's like he's not as sharp. Like out of nowhere, it's almost like night and day, bro. Like I seen Tatum go nuts, like just because he wants to,
Sure.
and then I just seen him like start fumbling the ball, like a lack of focus, like make I said like he just not as engaged. Uh, it is that's what it looks like. It just looks like he's not as engaged, and I'm like I can't figure out why that is, especially when you see him in the playoffs. You like, bro, like these dudes. I mean, they would be killing. Like, bro, you got all the way up to this point. You in the finals now, bro. Like it's time. Like that time where you know what I'm saying. Like like this time now. He just like nah.
But that's what I'm getting at. Like, is it as simple? So you don't think it's as simple as just a make or miss league, as they say? You don't think it would be that? Because to me,
no.
watching the Lakers, you talk about posing their will. I'm talking about AD having 8 shot attempts in the game, bro, or scoring in single digits. That ain't necessarily happening with Tatum. He might go, 5 for 20, but to me, AD will go, 3 for 9. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
I feel you. I think there. If I like I said, I'm a Dame fan too, so I watched a lot of Dame, especially that year when Melo was there. But Dame is like he looks the same. Like his shots, his intensity looks the same every single game. When it's fourth quarter time, like I almost know Dame. Like Dame in the first quarter don't even look like he's engaged. Like Dame, I seen him. He'll first quarter. I'm dishing. All right, cool. I get mine when I get mine. Boom, boom, boom. Bruh, second half come, Dame is a completely different person. He's engaged completely.
Okay.
It might not be on, but he's engaged.
Okay.
And that's what I'm saying. Like Tatum is like that, but like it's so sporadic. Like sometimes he's engaged in the end of the game, and sometimes he's just like I'll do it because I'm supposed to, but he's not really like trying to kill or like actually attack the defense. And so that's my biggest struggle with him. And like so far this year, I had all the games I've watched him play at all 6 games. It didn't happen until tonight. Tonight, he started to have those same looks like the old Tatum, where he was just like turning the ball over, was careless mistakes. He started finding himself jumping in the air, throwing the ball, and then
do that, yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's your thing too, though, bro. I feel like even with the great players too, man, you can tell the game getting tight for certain guys because it's true certain things. Like, bro, what you even doing? I can see.
Yeah, like, yo, you good? Like he like I don't want to mess this up, But sometimes, bro, dog is like something like for Tatum, especially because it's some of the moves that he actually pulls off in the game that's so tight that I'm like, I would never even try that, bro. Spinning like it feels risky almost, the fact that but it takes a certain level of confidence to even try that at that moment in the game. So he's engaged, he's sharp. when those times go. But then it's other times where he just be like, he just took too many bad shots. Like the stretch of this game, and it actually went to overtime. He took too many bad shots. He made too many turnovers for your best player or the best player in the league to do for you to feel comfortable. And I'm like hoping that as time progressed and over the years progressed, that he kind of removes that out of his game. And I think he can be. I think he can be up next, bro. I think he has the talent.
Mm-hmm.
I think he has the talent. Like, bro, the B. What is my man like? 24.
You see Tatum's age, either 24, 25.
25? Like, bro,
yeah,
that's nuts, 25, man. 25.
Yeah.
He got 3 years before he's in his prime.
Yeah.
And to be averaging 30, that's crazy, son. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like,
they got a good shot, too, bro. They got a good shot, good squad, bro. Front office is doing a great job. I like Boston's team a lot, man. They got every position.
I like Boston a lot, bro. They're going to be a problem. They're going to be a problem, bro. It's going to be a problem if they can get their mind together, but.
For sure. Well, listen, man, y'all let us know with MVP picks, rookie picks as well. Lastly, just to close out the show, a couple new TV shows that we'll be talking about. We were talking about this before the podcast, but Invincible season 2 is out.
Hey.
Episode 1 has been released, and so I've been
every Wednesday or every Thursday.
I think it's like Fridays, actually, bro. Honestly, I think it's like Fridays that it's coming out, man.
No, it came out, I think on the 2nd, right? What was that?
Yeah, but that was 5 days ago. Yeah, so that second was that's Thursday. Let me see when Invincible comes out. I don't think did it come out that early. All right, I'll check it out. But anyways, this is a good show. Yeah. Me and Lena really like it. Season 1 came out back in 2021, so it's been highly acclaimed. It said
season 1 was crazy. Season 1, episode 1, and a season finale, crazy. I mean, the season in between was good too, but like episode 1 and episode 8.
But see, it just was because I want to take them behind the scenes a little bit. That's what I'm saying. To me, once I see something to me that gets like a 10, I gotta scale everything accordingly. You know what I'm saying? Like when I see something like what it can be, certain shows, it's like, all right, man. Well, now if you don't hit this certain level, like okay, you can't be a 10. You might be a 9.5, 9. You know what I'm saying? All these different things. So to me, I give season 1 a 10 so far. I guess we give people a time a little bit to watch it. Season 1 and even season 2. It's only 8 episodes. The first one, they're less than an hour. Season 2, we could probably get a review next week, maybe I'm thinking, but I don't think it's quite as good so far. Episode 1 versus episode 1.
It's hard. I do like it's hard. It's hard. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. It's gonna be hard to hit.
Yeah.
It's gonna be hard to hit the same, man. Episode 1 season 1 was like,
yeah, bro, shocking. Bro. One of the best opening episodes for sure I've ever seen, especially at the end. Like if you're watching, if you guys go and watch it, you might be thinking, oh, what's going on? Watch it to the end. I guarantee, dog. I guarantee the first.
I guarantee you're gonna watch episode 2.
Absolutely. You'll be watching episode 2, and it's a really good show. I don't know if you saw they talk about the cast too. The cast is going to continue to grow, which I'm pretty excited about. Sterling K. Brown is in this one. We've already seen his character. They've introduced some new characters as well. And so even I'm looking at this poster here, man. There's some characters we haven't even seen. Like this guy in the orange. Yeah, this guy in the orange, we haven't seen him. This other guy, there's a few people we haven't even seen. So I'm really excited, man. There's a lot of storylines to go on for it. And so if you guys haven't
watched very good voice acting, very good storyline. You know, it seems like a traditional superhero, but it's not.
It's not.
It's not. Like they just did enough to where it's like it's his own thing. I like it. I like the universe that they're creating with it, man. It's dope.
So we can talk about it more in depth next week. Episodes 1 and 2, we'll give a recap. A couple of new shows too, Leland. Have you seen The Boys on Amazon?
No.
You haven't seen The Boys? Oh wow.
I mean, okay. I haven't seen the last episode. I've seen The Boys, bro.
Okay,
I'm just not caught up on.
There's a new show called Gen V, which is set in the same universe. I like it a lot, bro. I like it a lot.
Better than The Boys?
Not necessarily, but also to me too. I think you also, when we talk about what makes a show good too, you get some points for novelty. Like had this maybe came out before The Boys did, maybe so, but because The Boys, it's a show on Amazon about superheroes as well, but this is live action, and it shows them like being kind of like scandalous and flawed individuals and killing people and different things. You know what I'm saying? Which I haven't really seen like that on the big screen. You know what I mean? It's almost like, you know how Batman is kind of like layered and stuff like that. A lot of the characters are layered, not just like a good guy. And it also shows like a universe. What if people were trying to monetize off superheroes and stuff like that? And so since The Boys came first, I give it credit. And that's also why, too, I think subsequent seasons maybe haven't quite been as good as season 1, because once that novelty factor wears off, you need to now come with a really strong storyline. But overall, I think on Flixtor, or bleep that maybe. No, you don't got to bleep it. But this website, it's like an 8.5 rating. It's like an 8.5 rating. I'm agreeing with that, bro. It's good, son. It's 8.5. I would agree with that rating, man. I like it a lot, bro.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people like The Boys.
Have you seen anybody talking about this show here? I think it's a little bit under the radar.
Yeah, I think Ashley started it. Then you started, babe, but
bro, even bloody. The only thing is, it's even more graphic than The Boys, like clearly, which is crazy, dog.
That's literally my problem with The Boys.
It's like, crazy, bro. It's way
like,
more graphic.
Like The Boys, the first season, son, borderline disturbing, son. Like
it could be.
Like depending on how your stomach sit, man, you might be like, and that's probably the only reason why I ain't caught up to it. Because I'm like, bro, they go too crazy sometimes. Like they look, for me, it's kind of like the whole thing we talked about Us, right? Like I hate shows that I feel like are trying to invoke something out of me.
True.
Like I feel like The Boys are they're trying to discuss, like you're trying to push me to the point where I'm like, oh, this is too much.
Definitely in Gen V. Funny enough, Latanya actually ended up watching the first episode just random, just on the website. Like, oh, good rating. Let me see what's up. I was like college kids, whatever.
Right.
Maybe in the first 3 minutes, bro, you talking about a scene where like like multiple people exploding and like the whole bathroom just covered and stuff. It's like, bro, this is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Within like the first 4 minutes. So I pushed through that, and the storyline is actually good though. I like where they're going with it. It's a really cool storyline. Basically, there's this university, I forgot the name of it. And basically it has like all the superheroes, and they're kind of training them to be up next, to be in the 7 and stuff like that. And it's pretty wild, bro. So the storyline they have Cohen is a pretty strong storyline, man. So it's pretty good. I can see that. And the last sleeper show for you, though, the one thing I do want you to watch, though, there's this show called Pantheon. I stumbled upon this, bro. Bro. It was originally like on Prime, then it went to AMC. I can't remember who has it. It's either was AMC first, then went to Prime, or Prime first, then went to AMC. Bro, when I tell you this joint here, it's about like AI a little bit. Actually, a lot of bit about AI, or actually they call it like uploaded intelligence. Like basically people bringing their minds, instead of artificial intelligence, bringing their minds, like put them on a computer and stuff like that. Some crazy fighting scenes, actually, man. It's a cool show, bro.
Animated. Okay.
Animated, but bro, at certain points in this show, and it didn't hit that level for me, I was legit. I think I texted you and a few other people like, "No, y'all got." Did I text you about this one, Leland, or no? Okay, well, I think I texted other people because there's mad shows I'll be texting you about. But this one here, I was like, bro. At one point, it was like a 10, maybe halfway through season 1. I was like, bro, like 5-6 episodes in, like this show crazy, dog. So it's got like the drama, it's got the twists and stuff, and it turns as well. The action is great. Storyline is really strong too. So that's a sleeper show, man. If you ever get time, and it's right on Amazon Prime, so you can just watch that at any point. But
I'll check it out.
That's a sleeper one. Also, it's not even graphic like The Boys and stuff for Gen V. So if you couldn't do The Boys, Gen V is definitely more graphic, dog. So, but Pantheon's a really good one, man. It's only 2 seasons, and the series is over. Actually, it's done now. So season 2 came out.
I'm already sold.
Yeah, season 2 came out a few weeks ago, and I saw it, you know what I'm saying, on the website, and I'm like, okay, what's this talking about? And then watched both seasons, and I was like, it's good. So yeah, some good shows coming out, man. Hopefully some more. There's probably more stuff coming out. I know the writer strike or the actor strike, one of them is over, maybe both. And so we should have some more good TV coming out soon, man. Good TV and movies. So yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Sound like a wrap, man. But hey, listen, guys. As always, man, if you stuck with us at this point, man, it's late night recording, but we appreciate you guys joining. I appreciate you guys watching. Like, subscribe, comment. Let us know what you think. Check out some of these shows. Let us know what your takes is on basketball. We'll be hitting those throughout the season. But we appreciate you guys, man. We hope y'all have a blessed week. And
peace. Yo, did you see 2 men Lakers